Okay, finally have the repair complete on the wall. Give you a look here. Everything's been re-insulated. Sheetrock screwed up, ceiling piece on. You might have watched a time lapse. I do not claim to be a sheetrock expert. I do not like sheetrocking, but I get what I can done. Also wanted to show you outside the mason guys were here today a little bit and started on the footing, just to give you an idea of the difference between the way it was and the way it will be. It's raining and icky and cold today, but he started digging the footing, so he's hand digging it all the way around, which is a chore, but that'll take care of the issues we had before and make a nice firm foundation. Okay, just wanted to give you a quick look at the repairs of the framing from the termite damage. All the termite damage repaired now, and I'll go ahead and start sheetrocking. I've already put up that piece of sheetrock where the thermostat is there, and we'll continue on. It's time for an update. Barn Door Girl has joined us today to scrape ceiling. She has gotten most of the living room done and working our way back this way. Barn Door Girl, say hello. Hello. Yesterday we finished patching the ceiling and the wall over there. Today, got a sheetrock up in the doorway to the laundry room and the sheetrock repairs over here. I've got a good sheetrock person that can put good corners on that. We'll just do sheetrock openings on these doorways. It'll be the least expensive way to do it. On these doors, I have recased these in a birch. I've taken that cheap laminated stuff off and put a little 1/4-inch birch on there, and I'll trim it out with regular door casing. I'm trying to get regular house door blanks and put in there and make those a little bit nicer. Next thing we're going to tackle is the bathroom. We'll tear out the vanity and toilet and get that ready to work on. Okay, it should lift straight off now, and maybe not. Alright, I'm going to replace the cabinet face anyway. Voila, better access. Okay, should lift straight out of the drain pipe. And voila. We'll save these sink hoses. As I mentioned before, what I'll do is just rebuild this out of 3/4-inch birch and get a new countertop and put on it. We may actually go to one of the thrift stores and find a countertop, because lots of builders bring in good countertops all the time that would be perfect for this application. Okay, next order of business is to take out the shower. Fortunately, it has those nice valves right behind the shower that we can turn those off without having to turn everything off. But I'm going to remove the whole shower. It's beyond repair. It's very icky, and we can get another 32-inch by 32-inch shower to fit right back in that spot. So we'll go ahead and get that taken out and new shower in before we have the sheetrock mudded, so it'll all work together. Okay, so much for that. Both valves are stuck and that valve's starting to leak, so it sounded good, but I've got to cut these pipes, cap them, and then I can take the shower out. All right, so I could not find a cap, but what I did find is 2 elbows and a little piece of CPVC in my bag, so I'll make a cap out of that. I don't have the hot water on right now, so it doesn't matter if they switch over. So I'm gonna try to cut these. These can be very brittle because they're old. If it does not cut with my very dull pipe cutters, I'll use the bone saw to cut. I call it bone saw to cut the it. So go ahead and get this out of the way now. That's the shower head draining. Now that we've got the air pressure off of it. We have some glue that's dribbled down the pipe from the original, so we're going to scrape that off. Okay. Alright, what I'm going to do is put some primer on there because it's old. The primer will soften the pipe up. Okay, that should hold it for now. Caps would have been better, but that'll work for now. I'll let that sit a while before I turn the water back on. Okay, as I start putting the mobile home back together, one of the things I'm going to do is case in all of the doors, or most of the doors in the mobile home, because a lot of them are not shutting. They're kind of rickety, and I'm going to try to case them in like a regular house door, make a big improvement, and they'll be a whole lot more functional. So this is the one I'll work on right now. We'll just remove the trim, and what I'm going to do is put a I can't go any wider, so I'm gonna take this off and put a 1/4 inch birch there, and then outline it with a regular door casing. So I'll set the camera up and let you watch as I proceed. Okay, that's it. Looks a whole lot better. Still a mobile home though, so it's only so much you can do with it. I've got to ask Barndo Mama what she wants to do, or what her opinion is on gelling this old wood grain look into a newer white, painted white casing. So we've got to blend that together and make it look decent. But it's one of those things we just, the motto is make it better than it was. So that's what we're trying to do. Okay, it's Friday afternoon. I think we've been at this 2.5 weeks. I don't think I worked but one full day this week. I had other commitments going on, but still getting a good bit done. I'm gonna kind of go around and give you an overview of what has been done. Shower is out. I've got a bag over there for the cold weather. Remember replacing those, capping those 2 pipes? Well, I went and put 2 valves back on those this morning. Vanity is out. I've got those old cabinet doors that I've had at home from a job door that were made wrong. I can actually use those on there, and that'll save a little bit. The double doors, I went back and cased them in. So I'm probably gonna get 2 new door blanks and put there so that they'll be nice and fresh. Got that door cased in as well. We fixed all the sheetrock damage and the wall that was rotten. The studs were rotten. That's been repaired. C1's been repaired. Barn Door Girl scraped all the ceiling the other day after school one day. Appreciate that. All this sheetrock has been replaced and repaired, and those doors have been cased in. Some of the casing's left hanging because I want to be able to take it off so that when we mud the sheetrock, we can get in those corners good. And that vanity is gone, and the toilet's gone. And I think that's most of what's been accomplished so far. Brick masons are going at it. The guy has dug this whole footing by hand all the way around. Brick is in. I haven't even walked around here. There's the rest of the brick that's been delivered, and he has the footing dug all the way around. So there you have it. I've got another job to do next week, so I won't be back here that much. But when I do come back, I expect the foundation to be done. I'll get sheetrockers lined up, finish up in there to get them lined up to come in. And while they do that, I'll build the deck over there, and we'll get the eave trim repaired and all that put back together. So we'll see you next time. Remember, like and subscribe.